All right, good evening, everybody. It is 5:05. I would like to call to order the Park Board meeting. Mandy, can I get a roll call?
Christopher Baker,
Present.
Bill Murray,
Present.
Sarah Santerre is absent, Nakisha Elena Alexis.
Here.
We have a quorum.
All right, can I have a motion to approve the agenda for today?
Move that we approve the agenda.
I will second.
All in favor?
Yes.
Aye, yes.
All right. Public input, privilege of the floor. Is there anyone here or online that would like to share anything with us today? Seeing none, we will move on to the approval of the minutes from January 21st. Seeing none, can I get a motion to approve those minutes?
I move to approve the minutes for January 21st.
I will second it.
All right, all in favor?
Yes.
Aye.
All right. Let's move on to the approval of the financials. We have claims in the amount of $79,002.44 with donations totaling $400. There were no grants. Are there any questions? I did want to mention that the donations for January, we had $100 from OSMC for the Frosty 5K. Thank you very much. We had $100 also for Frosty 5K from Assurance Property Management and Realty. 100 for Frosty 5K from Centier Bank. Thank you for your donations. 100 for Frosty 5K from Modern Woodman. Thank you, everyone, for those donations. Can I get a motion if there's no further discussion for the approval of the financials?
I move to approve the financials for February 18th, 2025.
I'll second it.
All right, all in favor, say
Yes.
aye.
Aye.
Yes, all right. Approved. New business matters, Civic Rec contract. Brianna Jameson.
Not the same.
Hello. So Brianna is actually off today, so I thought I'd cover for her. But nothing too controversial. It's just the same contract that we had from last year with Civic Rec that we're continuing over. Legal reviewed it, made some revisions, and they worked it out. But largely, this is just the contract that we use for the software and registrations and pavilion rentals, et cetera, to use that software for the next year.
You all feel good about how it's working?
Yeah. I mean, it's not perfect. There are some challenges that that exist, especially around like doubleheaders with tournaments we've realized for Riverview, but all in all, it's a 95% positive tool for us. Mm-hmm.
The podium move up?
Yeah, you're much closer.
Wondering the same as I.
I mean, I'm okay.
I like
It just
this
feels
better,
a little
yeah.
bit like.
I don't know. There's some blue tape here.
Okay. I mean, it don't need to be super far,
Yeah,
but
I
also.
mean,
I
You
was
guys
like,
can't see it, but there's a
wow.
note with tape down here that says beam, and I don't know, but it makes me feel like something's gonna happen. Beam. So I don't know. But yeah.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, huh?
All right, so we've had an opportunity to review that contract. If there are no further questions, can I get a motion to approve?
I move that we approve the Civic Rec contract for another year.
All in favor signify with a yes or an aye.
Yes.
All right, approved. Next up, we have Momentum Marketing Agreement, Jameson.
All right, so Momentum Marketing, we are working with them again, so it's a renewal contract as well. We worked with them last year to create some, well, a number of things, honestly. And this year, we are continuing that relationship with them. A large part of it is developing content, videos, promotions, promotional material really getting some high-level graphics for us to be able to show our most professional edge. They've done a lot of work with the master plan. They're working on promoting the capital projects for us. They're doing event photography and video work. So like last year, they captured a lot of stuff at the 4th of July. They're going around with us to take new pictures of the parks and just create a renewed branding of the parks to showcase new photos and et cetera. But they're also working with us on the paid advertisement for the department. So they're working with us on social media to increase that impact. And there's a proposal that you'll see, and then the contract. And in the proposal, they really wanted to showcase that they are sincerely interested in enhancing the Parks Department on behalf of the city. This is where they work, and they fully believe in that. So they've thrown us a lot of pro bono and in-kind work that they plan to do.
Thank you. That was one of the things that I wanted to mention too, was that I appreciated all of the in-kind donation stuff, and I did have a few questions actually. So has this process begun? I know when I was looking at the billing and the payment schedule, in January there was going to be meetings, research, the commercial and whatnot. Has any of that stuff already started?
Some of the work they've begun. Yep, okay. Absolutely. So, excuse me. Some of it, it's very dry today, I'll be honest. Some of it is continuing from last year, and they're just carrying over that some of that work, and then some of it's new stuff.
And then what about the staff training and support that would be taking place weekly? Has any of that begun?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. So that's continued from last year as well. So they meet with Jennifer and sometimes myself, and we go through sort of what's coming up for marketing, and then touch base on how we can enhance and make that better or more impactful, increase our reach, or if they can take some things on where it's, we really want to get to here with it, but we only have this much capacity. That's something that we can tell them, hey, can you help make us excellent?
And the video, has that been filmed?
Some of it, not all of it. Yep. So we did some video work last year in the parks, and I think they plan to capture more content this year.
I had an opportunity to look at their website and checked out a few of those promo videos that they've shot, and they look good. So I'm excited to see what they come up with.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Yeah, I just had well, first I wanted to flag that I'm glad that the videos will be in English and Spanish. It looks like I'm glad for the bilingual component. I am wondering the $2,000 per month retainer fee. That's just for, yeah.
That's what they have in place for any special projects or things that we need them for in those times. But the contract is written so that it's not more than 23.2, or somewhere in that number. But doesn't necessarily mean that that's absolutely what they'll charge.
Okay.
Because some months they might do a little bit more, and some months they might do less. But at most, that's what the contract is for.
Okay, so that final amount is, for the whole year. Mm-hmm. All right. Okay, thank you. That's all I have.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Jameson.
Thank you.
All right. Seeing there aren't any other questions, can I get a motion to approve the Momentum Marketing Agreement?
I move that we approve the Momentum Marketing Consultant Agreement.
I second it.
All right. All in favor signify with an aye or yes?
Aye.
Yes.
Aye. All right. Approved. Planning Committee update. So that is me.
Yes.
So as some of you know, I am the liaison for the Park Board for the Plan Commission, and I wanted to check in a little bit and just let you guys know when things are pertinent to this department, right? So we met on February 3rd and elected officers. I was nominated and confirmed as a secretary, so I'm happy to have that role. The Plan Commission that day heard a petition regarding Walker Park. It was petition 25X01. It was a special exception request for parks and playgrounds to amend and update 98X06, which was the approximate site plan to allow for additional uses at Walker Park. Jameson was the presenter. He did an excellent job. And then subsequently also had to go before the Board of Zoning Appeals, the BZA, and did a wonderful job as well. I think that the transparency that was shown was terrific. I think that, you came to both of those meetings very knowledgeable on the subject and brought along a lot of help too, which is nice to hear. So basically, the construction of an ADA compliant restroom building with drinking fountains, a new pavilion, a new playground. There'll be additional native landscape plantings, additional memorial tree plantings, and expanded parking and a recontoured hillside. Some of the highlights of this project are that it's going to be ADA compliant, family restroom with a changing station, which will be nice for families. There'll be storage for park programming, drinking fountain with water bottle filler, which I think is fantastic. Security cameras and internal motion sensors, and it will be heated for year-round use. So between the security cameras, the motion sensors, and the heat, that should hopefully deter any vandalism or any damage from frozen pipes and whatnot. So I think that was one issue that the public brought up, was they were concerned about sort of what would be going on there with the new bathroom, but I think you mitigated that well. Anyway, the petition was approved unanimously at the Plan Commission, went to the Board of Zoning Appeals, and again was passed. So we're good to go. Yes. Right.
Thank you all so much. Thank you, Chris.
No problem. Any questions regarding that? Okay. And old business, there is none. Use and event permits, the 2025 Farmers Market.
Farmers Market.
Evening, Liz Stoutnower, event coordinator. So yeah, I would like to continue doing the weekly farmers market, which will run from the first weekend in May, May 8th, through the last weekend in September, over at Curritually. Questions?
It would appear that all is the same as it has been.
Yes.
And there'll be music and stuff too
We
in the
will
past.
be doing, right now, definitely the first Saturday of every month. We have confirmed a musician. I'm working to do a second weekend as well.
Okay. So we'll see entertainment contracts then for, okay, those will be coming.
Just
All
not
right.
yet.
Yeah.
You'll see a lot of those in the next couple of months.
Okay, thank you.
The attendee numbers for last year were really exciting to see.
They did great
Yes.
last year. I mean, we were averaging at least 1,000 people.
Fantastic.
From the 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Always busier at the beginning. Danielle has done an amazing job. She has already opened up the vendor applications to previously attended vendors. And right now we're pushing our limits if we can get any new ones in. So I'm very excited to see how much we can grow it and see how many more people we can smoosh in there.
And I think there was maybe it was last year or 2 years ago, in terms of quality control of making sure it's actually farmers. we had a situation.
We didn't
where,
do a tour last year. We do plan on doing a
Yes,
tour
please.
of the farms and this year.
Okay, great.
Doing that in April.
Wonderful. Yes. This was before your time, I think, Bill, but they found out that somebody was just
There-
buying stuff. And
Yes, they did run into that issue.
Yes. Okay, thank you.
Well, they just moved across the street.
Excuse me?
Can't
Lord.
stop them.
Well,
Probably afterwards.
okay, got you. I don't have any other.
Any other questions?
Nope.
Regarding this? Thank you, Liz.
I'm gonna just hang out here.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. Can I get a motion then to approve the use permit for the 2025 farmers markets?
I move that we approve the 2025 permit for the farmer's market.
I will second that motion.
All in favor, signify with an eye.
Yes.
Yes. All right, approved. Talk to us about the 2025 spring artisan market.
Yeah, so this is just, we've been doing these for years, so they used to be called the Spring Fabulous and the Fall Fabulous pop-up markets, and those were getting very confusing with our with our now monthly indoor markets that we were doing. So we did switch up the name a little bit. So Spring Artisan Market, and I also see there's a typo on my permit, I apologize. And we're looking at Saturday, March 22nd at McNaughton Pavilion. We would have 19 12-foot tables set up. Right now, we're looking at about 25 approved because you could either choose from a 6-foot table or a full 12-foot table. We have about 25 vendors right now that are approved. And possibly doing the Heart City Coffee food truck outside as well.
So I think there's a glitch with the iPad because I'm seeing the farmer's market
It's a
thing
yeah.
twice.
Yeah, so we have a duplicate. So basically, the only difference would be the dates and then also location.
Wait a. No.
No, so
Farmer's market here, and then there's the farmer's market again here.
enough.
And these are more makers and artisans and less of the actual like
Farmers.
food and farmer side of it. This is strictly more of the,
What do we charge the vendors?
so 6-foot table is $12.50 and the full 12-foot is $25.
Is it breaking even though? It's not breaking the bank, but is it?
There's literally, the only cost is me showing up that day.
Okay.
That's all.
Well, that's helpful.
And electricity maybe for the,
Yeah. Not that we're looking to charge people.
These
for-
are
just
rain
because you-
or shine events?
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how do we make a motion?
Yeah, approve if it's not.
No, I think I'm comfortable with just
Okay.
going ahead with it. I think, thank you. I think what we will do is we need a motion to approve the 2025 Spring Artisan Market at McNaughton Pavilion on 3/22/25. Correct? It's the same in this
Yeah,
packet.
it's not, it's showing up as not.
All right.
So I'll move to approve the spring farmer's market or the spring
Artisan.
artisan market at McNaughton Park.
Perfect.
Well, okay, so I just want to, I was thinking about precedents. So I'm still seeing both of this. Are we costing anything if we table it? Like if it was somebody else's permit, we would probably table it. Oh, do you have a hard copy? Then yeah, then let's do it that way.
I mean, yeah,
wanna
I think they
actually-
need to
I think I
have
actually wanna
seen
see
the
it.
actual permit.
Yeah. Okay, we can pass it around real
Sure.
quick. I just checked my email. It's showing the same. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, no, it's not a problem. I mean, I just know that if it was somebody we weren't familiar with and they were coming with a permit, like, it'd be pretty weird. So I love you all, and also I want to do what we would do for everybody. Thank you for bringing a hard copy. Saving the day over there.
Having reviewed the hard copy of the
Yes.
application for the Spring Artisan Market, I make a motion that we approve this.
Okay, and I feel comfortable seconding it now.
All right, all in favor, signify with an aye or yes.
Aye?
Yes.
Yes. All right.
Thank you all.
Department reports. Jameson.
Hello again. So, I would say that February seems sort of the quiet before the storm, right? We are busy, but it's sort of like a duck on the water where you are not showing a lot, but you are moving a mile a minute underneath. So we're heavy in the planning stage. We have a lot going on still. We're extremely busy, but it is a light park board meeting, which is kind of interesting. I can vouch for everybody, and I can say that nobody feels fully relaxed and, like we don't have anything going on. So, but we had our staff retreat last month and had a great day. Had some teamwork, some communication building, had a great lunch, and then ULEAD, which does engagement with youth and youth group type organizations. Youth organizations came in and provided some teamwork training and focused in on some communication and culture training, so that was really great. Yeah, we had some goals and strategic objectives that we're forming out of that, and that's our meetings now. We hope to get that out by the end of this month. First playgrounds have arrived, and they're being built inside, some of it, and then we think the first playground, Weston, will start to begin with installation in March. So that'll be a great one. Heavy on the public engagement right now with the Our Parks plan. Mr. Moyers is going to do an update for you, so I won't belabor that, but we're also working on the engagement at Ulrey Park still. We have some plans that we want to do there. Excuse me. We have some plans that we want to do there, and we need to figure out the public engagement side to make sure that the neighborhood's on board. So we'll be hitting doors next week or two. And then we had our thank you luncheon that we started, and it was sponsored by the Elkhart Park Foundation, but it was a thank you lunch for the support workers that are often out in the field making the parks shine and looking their best that they don't always get the kudos to. So we were able to secure a donation from the community, or the Elkhart Park Foundation, excuse me, and we had about 75 people show up from the Buildings and Grounds, Elkhart Environmental Center, and the city ambassadors came out. So it was fun. It was a good one. And we had some foundation members and whatnot as well. So that was a blast. Outside of that, like I said, we're quite busy, but we've got a lot of plans, a lot of things coming up, and I'm excited to just keep pushing and showcasing it all. Thanks. Yes.
Can I ask a question that I just remembered related to momentum marketing? With what kind of reporting will you get on in terms of like impact and reach? So, I'm not sure that maybe that was in the contract, but
There's a deliverable for a monthly report that
Okay.
they'll be producing to us.
okay. And you all have agreed on kind of what you all want to be seeing as.
Yep, absolutely. Any other questions? Okay.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
So yeah, as Jameson said, it is our quiet time. There haven't been a ton of events happening, but lots of planning for the next couple of months. I hit on it a little bit last board board meeting. Our indoor farmers market is still doing really well. A lot of great feedback with our consistency of it being the third Saturday of every month. And people a little bit slower these January and February, but I think it's just because a lot of our snowbirds are, well, snowbirding somewhere else. But the people that are coming are the consistent ones that they know they're coming, they're buying. The vendors are very happy. We have consistently 19-ish vendors at the 18th market. That was also our community day. We were able to get us as a Parks Department talking about Our Parks Plan, and then we had other community members there as well. About 350 attendees. We also had one this past Saturday that didn't quite make it into the report yet, but again, great turnout. I was there from the beginning, super slow, but it was also snowy and cold, and by the time I left around 10:30, it was definitely picking up, and that's a good thing. It was also Girl Scout cookie sale day, so I'm sure that brought a lot of people out. The NIBCO events have done really well this year. We did the Glow Skate Party back in January, had a live DJ, and our record for that was 6 to 10 slot of 468 paying really well. We did this past weekend, we did a Valentine's Day skate on Friday night. Super cold and windy and snowy, so not as great of an attendance, but still had a lot of couples come out and a lot of just gal friends as well. Then, of course, our biggest event that we had was our Frosty 5, which was held at Studebaker Park along the Elkhart River Greenway and also through the Elkhart Environmental Center. 323 registrants this year, which was amazing. Unfortunately, only about 277 actually showed up, but still a great day for running. And then you hit on earlier, we had a lot of more sponsorships this year. So thank you to Surf Internet, Martin's Supermarkets, Play It Again Sports, OSMC, Centier Bank, Modern Woodman, Assurance Property Management, and of course, Fleet Feet.
I wanted to say with the glow skate and the record attendance,
Right.
what do you think? What can you identify why it was so popular? Was it the programming of it, the timing of
I
it?
think it was, we did actually a lot of promotion on it as well. So we did do both WNDU and WSBT television spots to promote that. But I think it was purposeful programming, and the live DJ helped a lot because being able to do requests and all of that. Obviously, we give away free glow sticks and things like that, but there was a consistent line hours
that's
that we were
great.
open. So.
Bless the people that like the cold.
Yeah.
And it's really funny because that was probably our coldest weekend in January, and then last weekend was our coldest weekend in February, and we're still coming out.
Oof.
I think it is that just purposeful programming.
Any plans to do another one?
Not this year, because as of right now, we don't know how much longer we get to be open. If it stays cold, yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
Fair enough.
We can possibly do something in March, just
Roller skating once it gets.
The roller skating, I plan to do a lot more with that this year, so I'm excited to see how we did a glow skate when we did the Downtown After Dark glow party, and that was, again, a free event, but maybe pay for them this year.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
guys.
Thank you so much.
Volunteer report. Mandy.
Hello, Mandy Knoll, volunteer coordinator for the Parks Department. So my first big volunteer event was Frosty 5K. I had 40 volunteers show up and give 84.5 hours of their time to the Frosty 5K. Those 40 volunteers with the 84.5 hours were not paid park staff. I think that's a huge, huge feat. I had 45 volunteers sign up. 40 of them actually came. I had a few that were sick, understandably so. We'd had 5 additional staff members who did work the event with us. That was, no impact to financials. Those people were gracious enough to volunteer their time and then flex that out. So we didn't pay them too much to be there. This was the first opportunity for 2025. It was amazing. The volunteers were awesome. They were willing to do whatever task they were given. I really tried to gear towards what their interests were and prep them the best I can. I did a volunteer post survey. Out of all of the survey takers, 100% of those were positive. 100% of them said that they would volunteer again for the Parks Department. I did ask them about the logistics, about their onboarding, their prep work, if they felt prepared. They all were very happy with that. I had great reviews. I asked them to review either myself as volunteer coordinator or review their experience as a volunteer, and those were all really positive. So very hopeful for this new and building program that will get the same result all year long.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Thank you.
And I love the idea of a survey afterwards. I don't know if you were doing that consistently, but
Yeah, I plan to. I think the
great
goal of volunteerism, especially with a program that's really being built from the ground up, is making sure that the experience for the volunteer is good, that they're comfortable. There's a lot of research that goes out and shows that volunteers don't actually approach their task because they're afraid, they're not prepared, they're nervous. So my goal is really to take all of those fears away from them before they even get there, and that they can just concentrate on having a good time and giving back and feeling a part of something bigger than who they are.
Pretty amazing that you got 40 people to stand outside.
seriously, for 84.5 hours.
Good job.
They were amazing. I did give them hand warmers.
Okay.
I did give them hand warmers and coffee.
That's the making them comfortable part.
Yeah.
You can give me hand warmers anytime you want. I don't know that I'll be outside, but I'll take them.
Thank you, Mandy. All right, Louisa.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
I want to start saying thank you for, because programs is not a team of one. You know, I always say thank you to my team, like it's an effort, everyone. Even staff members, my coworkers, they all participate one way or another to make things happen. So I want to say thank you to everyone. So one of the things that we had that have ended is our Cornhole Fun in collaboration with the Owl Club, which is a 50 and over organization. We had 6 participants. We had beginner ice skating lessons at NITCO at the ice skating rink for 5 to 12-year-olds. We currently had 2 sessions, and we had a total of 27 registered participants. Our current programs, we had the Woodlawn Cozy Cocoa Walk, and at the Woodlawn Nature Center for all ages from 6 to 8 p.m. That's every Friday from December 6th to February 28th. And we've had over 20 participants because it's like every Friday. But that's a shout out to our lead ranger and Bethany, I want to say that's assistant ranger, but it's not. It's our other full-time ranger. They've been taking lead on it, and they've been giving tours as well, and we've had positive feedback on that as well. For our second session for the ice skatings, we have speed and skills, and we have building the basics. So because the first skating lessons went so well, the participants want more, and they wanted more detailed lessons. So then we split it into half for like the older, like the ones who wanted faster, to ones who just wanted more practice to enhance their performance. And that's going well too. Like, I know the numbers there say like 4 to 1, but now I think we have like 6 to 7 registered participants. It's still going on. We have brew ball games at NIPCO Ice Skating Ring. That's for 8 to 12-year-olds. That began February 8th, and we have ours, another one this Saturday, and it's still open for more registrants to participate in. But currently we have 4. But even though we had 4 last time, they had a blast to where even the parents came and joined in. So it was a great time. But that's all I have for today. Any questions?
Broom ball again, what are we doing?
It's like ice hockey, but you don't have to wear skates. We actually have like little cleats of like screws so they can just put on the shoes and run with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you use a broom for real? Or?
No, they're like plastic brooms. Have you seen like the old school mops where you have to like open that metal clasps?
I think so.
Picture that, but plastic.
Okay.
With no mop.
Okay, picture that plastic,
Yeah.
no mop. Okay.
Yeah, and it's like a ball this big.
Okay.
So then you they swoop it around.
Oh,
So,
that's fun.
but it's pretty good. It's pretty fun.
Thank you.
Great. Thanks.
Welcome.
Ranger report.
Oop, come on down, Beth.
Ranger
All right.
Bethany.
I'm gonna write my name on here this time. Forgot. Hi, I am Bethany Otten, the Assistant Lead Park Ranger, and I am giving the report for January today. Okay, so in January, we had a total of 1,282 patrons, which was up from December, which was 1,050. And then the high average for January was 33, and the low average was 19. December's was 38 as the high and 26 as the low. Ranger engagement was 738 in January with those numbers. Let's see. On January 2nd, Ranger Nim represented the Parks and Rec Department at the Homeless Coalition. And then every Friday in January, Ranger Nathan and I hosted the Cozy Cocoa Walk at the Woodlawn Nature Center, which has been fun. Let's see, which is a new program that we've enjoyed. And then on January 7th, I removed shattered glass from the walking path at Pulaski. And on January 15th, while on patrol at Ullery Park, I helped return a loose dog back to the neighborhood. And she was very appreciative, so it's a very cute dog. Yeah. And that's all I have. Thank you.
Thanks.
I feel curious, with the Homeless Coalition, Ranger Nim or Bethany, I don't know if you know, it's been so cold. And so I just feel curious what some of the conversation has been around that at the Homeless Coalition. Just like, are you seeing a lot of homeless people still in the parks, or like, it's just been so
Well, a lot of
brutally
them
cold?
are asking for socks and coats and whatever they can give, because during this time, people are, being sometimes turned away because sometimes they're not allowed in the shelters because felony convictions. Still want to help them out. Yeah, just simple things to get through the winter, which is a hard time for them.
Yeah.
But we're looking at the numbers, and we're still trying to figure out like if it's down from last year, up, from last year.
Okay.
So
Yeah, okay. I know I've been thinking about it with how brutally cold it is, and I haven't seen as many homeless people, but I didn't quite know if they were in the parks or in different places, or.
there might be a lot of factors. There is also that new asked about encampments, and we try to go to the parks looking for encampments. Try to help them out, see if they have contacts, if they have help, if they have resources to get through the winter. So.
Okay, all right, thank you. I appreciate your presence there.
Thank you.
Master plan update.
Oh, good evening.
My name is Matthew Moyers. My office is at 229 South 2nd Street, right downstairs, and I work for your Parks and Recreation Department. At the request of the board, you asked for a regular update on the master plan process. I'll try to make these short. Things are moving very well, actually. We finished virtually all the background, current conditions, level of service analysis, trend analysis, comparative city benchmarking, and the system overview is all finished. We'd submitted the first draft of the plan to the IDNR in November. The response came back just this week. The comments from the chief of the Planning Commission were very useful to us, but we're on the right track. There was no issues that were called out that were of concern. We think we're in an excellent place. The next steps we're going to be seeing in the master plan process, there needs to be a public review of the completed final document, and then we'll submit to the IDNR for the final submission date of April 15th. That means we'll probably be doing a request for the board for their sign-off in March. That's our current target. So those are the next two big steps, the final public review, IDNR, and then it's back into your court. The other thing I wanted to touch on was we've entered into a kind of ambitious Our Parks initiative. This is our last push for community engagement. Over the first week in January to the second week of March, We had 8 community conversations planned. We've distributed yard signs and flyers and posters across the community. Momentum, as part of their contract, has been doing radio spots for us, some TV spots for us. And we've been doing partner programming and partner outreach. So we'll be doing Tolson on the 3rd. We've already done the Owls Club. We're picking up others as we go along. Although we don't expect a significant turnout at these public events, we know it's difficult to get people out in the middle of the winter. The real goal is to make people aware that we're trying to be engaged, that we have a commitment to this process, and that we're a responsive and engaged organization. So whether we have 5 people, that's fine, but if we have 300 people here on the radio, we're trying, that's still a success for us.
Yeah.
So that's a quick overview of the master plan, our next big project at the community level, and I'd like to entertain any questions you might have.
When is the next meeting?
The next meeting we have for the public is this Wednesday night, and that's at High Dive, and that's 5 p.m. To 7 p.m. Then next week we pick up on the 27th. And then the week following in March, we've got a Saturday on the 1st. We have a Tuesday at Pierre Moran. We've got a Wednesday at Tolson, and then a Thursday in McNaughton. So that's kind of a big finish for us.
Awesome, thank you.
Yeah, and I'll make sure that you've got copies of the flyers. Those dates are available to you also. I'll have those sent out by email.
Thank you for all your work.
Yeah, thank you.
Believe in the job.
Yes, you do.
All right, moving on to the correspondence, seeing there isn't any. Can I get a motion for adjournment?
I move that we adjourn the meeting with thanks to everybody.
I'll second that motion.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Yes.
All right.
Oh, what's the date? What's the next one? Are we? Thank you, everybody. Y'all are awesome. All right.
Are either one of you guys going to make it on Wednesday?
I won't make it Wednesday.